Hi everybody, welcome back to another video, and as you notice, the cab forward is right here, the body's in pieces, and the chassis, or other part of the body as you like to call it, is right here. I'm still working on it actually, because I took the connecting rods off because this engine has a very big connecting rod issue, but I will tell you about that in a different video. And this video ain't about the cab forward today. It's gonna be... There's a little piece there from the cab forward. I'll have to put that there so I don't lose it. But yeah, this video is gonna be about this old girl. This is a Hornby Tornado. This thing is it's a really nice model. It's a pleasure to run. I had it for a good 11 months and it still runs very, very well. But the problem is, I've never had this thing open before. So, it's about time I give good old Tornado a good service. So, let's get cracking. And like I said earlier, this video is, I don't want to say it's a how-to, but if you do want to follow along with me, that is absolutely fine. You can do that. But, I'm not going to show you how to open a Tornado, just in case something does go wrong. Sorry if I can't speak today. But if something does go wrong, it can go very, very wrong. And I'm going to try and... Here it is. Trying to find the box for it. I found it. So, try to get it open. The main thing you want to do is... There we go. Get the instruction booklet out. Let me try to find that. There it is. Alright, put that box to one side in case you need to put it back in. So, let me open it up. This instruction booklet is very, very helpful because it tells you how to open it. It should tell you. There we go. It's just under the smoke box door, if you can call it that. And it should tell you how to open it. So we're going to do that right now. Again, this ain't a how-to. This, you can still follow along with me if you like. But, yeah, I am going to say be very careful, though, because, yes, like I said, stuff can go wrong. Sorry for blocking the camera there. Alright, let's do this. Alright. There we go. By the way, I don't have my, little cup thingy to put my parts in. Well, I do have it. I am using it for the cab forward, as if you can see right there. So I am gonna have to be very careful where I put everything. Okay, so where does this say to unscrew again? Right. Okay, so unscrew this one. There we go. You can see it. Oh, that's weird. It wasn't in tight. Get some tweezers to get that out. There we go. Put that screw on the little truck so that way I'll know where that one goes. I don't think it matters if these two goes in a different place. I'm just OCD. All right, let's see if I can get this puppy open. I've never had this thing open before, so bear with me. Okay, I'll look at the instructions again. Okay. So, it should lift up like that. I can't get, there we go, okay. Whew. Alright, now put the body to one side. Now we have the chassis itself. As you can see, ooh, there's a bit of hair there. Where's my tweezers? Oh no. Oh, they're buried under the servicing cradle. Get the hair out. There we go. So, there we are. We are now inside. Now I want to get access to the gears, and I'll show you. I might do that in a little bit. Probably won't show you how to do it. You might be able to do that yourself if you follow me. Anyway, before I go any further, how many of you out there all know about Bachmann's horrible quality mechanism and stuff like that? Anyone out there know? I'm sure I do. I know about that big time. But what if I told you Hornby's is a bit better, but there's also a secret about Hornby some of you may not know out there. What if I told you that Hornby is very terrible at detail sometimes, and not to mention they use Chinese motors in some of their engines? Yeah, how's that for pleasing the customer? Right, alright, enough rambling. Let's get inside of this. Okay, so I might have to remove this electrical tape just to get access to the gears and whatnot. So we'll do that now, and I probably know that it's not a very good idea doing that because I know it's there for a small reason, or if not a big reason, but I have no choice. If I can, I'm hoping I'll put another piece on there, and of course we got a real train coming. Ooh, sticking to the wires. There we go. Oh, we got a problem. I'll lay that down. Surprised it's still sticking. Alright. Well, looks like we got a little problem. The wires are in the way. But can we move them slightly out of the way? I don't think so, because I like to get access to the gears. Huh. So, let's see if I can remove those two screws, because I know they hold in the motor. If I can, there we go. Alright, that's one out. Put it right there. Get the other. And there we go. Let's see if that works. Well, I can feel it moving. Alright, the worm gear is about to go. Or the motor, I mean. There we go. Okay. Alright, we have access, but I kind of don't want to do much. So, what I might have to do is see if I can take that little gear out. If you don't feel comfortable doing this, I don't recommend going further. Or there we go. That's it. So there is one of the gears. I'm probably not gonna take out the others, but yeah, there's one of the gears, and that piece of electrical tape just cut on my wrist. So hang on one second. Alright, so what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna clean this little motor with some isopropyl rubbing alcohol, if whatever you want to call it, but yeah. So you can do this too if you want to. Just get some rubbing alcohol, and you can do that because this stuff works better with model engines, in my opinion. So yeah, we'll clean this little guy up. Try not to get the Q-tip caught in it. And did I call it a cotton bud? I can't remember, because I'm used to watching people from the UK that has model trains. That might be why I may call it a cotton bud. I'm sorry if my hand gets in the way, by the way. Try to get to where you can see it. You can do this with the teeth too. I think it would be better if you do this with a screwdriver, maybe a flathead, but it doesn't matter. Alright. Well, that is one gear done. And the rest are buried in there. Or is that the only gear? It was the only gear I saw. Huh. Oh no, I do see another gear in there actually. It's power. It's very hidden, but it's what drives the center driving wheel. But yeah, I do see it in there. I probably won't be able to get access in there because of these wires, and if I could, I would have to desolder everything, but I'm not going to do that because the soldering piece of soldering that I have right here probably isn't recommended. But yeah, I might have to use a different soldering iron and a different type of soldering. So yeah. Okay, you know I haven't done much, but now it's time to put this gear back into here. This might get tricky, so be very careful doing this if you're following me. Okay, try to get it back in. Be very careful with the wires. Oh wow, it's back in. Alright, see if I can close this. There we go. Now to set this back down into place. There we go. Might have to get the screws to do that, so there they are. Nope. Let's see. Probably should have gave them my oil, should I? Oh, I think I can. Let's see if I can. Is there a place to oil them? There isn't. I can't find a place to oil them. Huh. That's odd. Well, I think I might be able to open the underside to do that, so we'll get to that. Hopefully I'll be able to do that. If not, then I'll have to take the body back off again and do that. I'll turn this around. How would it? Okay. Oh, it's still free. Still freewheeling. Okay. I should get you back in. Alright, there we go. Is it freewheeling now? Yes, it's still freewheeling. Okay, so I'm gonna have to fix that real quick. Right, it's been a couple of minutes actually since I last saw you, and it was actually a mistake that I just made. I accidentally put the gear on the wrong way, so there's only one side of the gears that have teeth, which drives this center driving wheel, and the other side is totally empty. So I'll show you. If this makes sense, I'll show you what I mean. Only one side of this chassis, and that's the left side of the locomotive, it only has one gear that drives the driving wheel. So if you put that gear in right, see if I can show you properly. You can see that the wheels are turning. But I'm not going to do that with a 9-volt battery much because I don't want to leave scratches in the wheels. Alright, so now I'm going to put the body back on, and I'm going to take the underside off, and I'm going to clean out the hairs and axles, oil the gears, as well as the wheels, the bearings, and the connecting rods, and you should be all set. Alright, the engine is pretty much back together. Now let's see if I can open this bottom plate here. And I did forget to mention that there could be a chance of you running into wires. So, and if you do feel something that's like sort of tugging back a little bit, and you do know it may be the wires. So be very careful doing this. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Screws there. And a screw there. Oops. And that screw there. Hold on one second. Yeah, I accidentally knocked over the cab forward a little bit, and I had to put one of the parts in here where I'm keeping the connecting rod parts for the cab forward. But anyways, enough of that. It's done. Now, let's see if I can get this plate off. And yes, I can. Ooh, hello there. That looks different. Yeah. Alright. Now, let's see if I can clean those wheels. Right, that's the wheel cleaning done, and I just noticed there's another layer, so let's see if I can. Yes, I can lift it up, but I can't lift it up too much because there's wires there. Yeah. So I'd love to clean the pickup. Actually, let's see if I can try and do that. May not be able to do very much though. Cleaning the pickups is really delicate. Alright, there's one piece of dirt off. Yeah, it's not going to be easy. Because Hornby stuff, believe it or not, is not easy to get into. Let's see if I can... You want to be very careful cleaning these pickups because they're very delicate. I'm sorry if I'm not in shot, by the way. Where's the other set? Oh, the other set's back there. I can't get to it. Okay. Well, time to lubricate this thing. Because I had this for a good 11 months and I never lubricated it. I'm sorry if I can't get my words out. You do not need much. Alright, that's done. Put that on for 1 second. Now I can put this thingamajiggy back on. And it screws back in. Alright, now it's done. Now it's time to lubricate the bearings, or the axles if you like to call it. You can just take your oil pen thingamajiggy and just drop it on in there. And this thing that I'm using is very, very helpful for it. I used to use a paper clip and I would just get it on the wheels and yeah, it would just be no good. And this thing has been very helpful. Sorry for moving the camera. Or my phone. Yes, I am still using my phone. Because my editing software, unfortunately, it didn't work on me. So I had to send it back. Hopefully at around Christmas time I'll get a new one, because that editing software I bought was a piece of junk. Okay, lubricate that. Oh, this piece of fluff on a steam chest or piston. There we go. Just a drop is all you need. Alright, now the other side. Alright. I think it's worth oiling the front truck too. The pilot truck is supposed to help the engine go around curves. Alright. Where's the cap? There it is. Alright. And there we go. Time to test it. Okay, so it doesn't have the tender, and I don't really like it without the tender, but what I'm gonna do while this thing is getting runned in to let all the oil sink in, excuse me, I'm going to clean the wheels on this tender, as you may see. So while that's doing this thing, I'll do that. Let it run for about a few minutes, so that way the oil will get a chance to get in all the teeth in the gears and the motor too. Let it run pretty slowly too, and I might have to speed it up because I think that side of the track's dirty. But yeah, let it run for a little bit, so that way, like I said, all the oil will get in and whatnot. And yeah, it's the first time I ever serviced this thing. So there's that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Uh-oh. Had me worried there for a minute. Might have to get a rolling road if I find one. Oh, it's stalling now. I don't know what's going on, but I'll see you guys later. Take care, everybody. I think it just stopped.